Welcome to Catalyst Wrestling. I'm Stephen James, and it is our special reserve series where we look at some of the biggest names to pass through Catalyst Wrestling. Starting things off this week is a man who has been on the rise on Tuesday nights and a former stablemate of Colby Corino, Joe Gacy. We look back to this Pick Your Poison showdown on Sydal against the notorious 187 Homicide.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Catalyst Wrestling. Stephen James, Mr. Entertainment, Harry Turjanian. And from the other side of Sydal, it's Joe Gacy meeting Homicide here, answering the call from Colby Corino, his unwanted brother, being sent here. Harry, what do you know about this?
Well, listen, I mean, this is part of the Pick Your Poison that both Colby Corino and Homicide had an opportunity to choose, and Colby going with Joe Gacy to take on the real Catalyst champion, Homicide.
Is there anything you want to say about why Colby isn't here?
Well, I mean, you know, he had a busy schedule.
A busy schedule.
Yeah, he had a... Oh, no. Sorry. Oh, good. Homicide. He had a bit, he had a scheduled appointment at the hospital.
Scheduled appointment at the hospiel when you sent people after him.
To have some, perhaps, elective surgery.
Elective surgery.
Okay, there's no need for profanity here. We're supposed to be professionals. Yeah, exactly. The referee informing Gacy that he has to watch it here. Just, of course, why wouldn't Colby Corino send an animal like Joe Gacy here?
As opposed to sending goons.
Listen, it was a Pick Your Poison challenge, and Homicide picked his poison just a little bit earlier. Just try to get an early start,
Homicide, of course, upset still that he is not the true Catalyst Wrestling champion, as we saw him absconding with the title. I get it, possession is quote-unquote 9/10 of the law, but Colby Corino is your champion, Harry.
Well, technically speaking, Colby Corino, I mean, he is officially recognized as a Catalyst Wrestling champion, as listed in the recent issue of Pro Wrestling Illustrated, which I'm proud to say Catalyst Wrestling was a part of, although my name wasn't in it, which bothers me
You're
a
not
little
a
bit.
performer.
You're
not a wrestler.
If it wasn't
You're not
for
an
me-
athlete.
First of all, none of those things are true. I am an athlete. I'm
Yes.
very competitive. I just don't, it doesn't matter. There would be no Catalyst Wrestling if it wasn't for me, but this isn't about me.
Oh.
Hey, do my job. I got you off the ropes.
Yeah, do your job, ref. The Homicide gonna punish Joe Gacy. He may not make it to the WWE. His lifetime dream may not come true because he made the stupid decision to not mind his own business and stop through on Colby Corino's voyage.
Clamping down that submission. Referee in position asking Gacy if he wants to quit. But knowing what we know about Joe Gacy from around the world, his reputation is not of a man who would give up that easily.
No, unfortunately, he doesn't have the common sense to do that. But that's also what makes Joe Gacy so dangerous.
Oh, Gacy trying to create separation finally does here, gathering a head of steam. Oh, and the kitchen sink.
Come on now, what do you say, Gacy? What do you say, Gacy?
Yeah, Colby!
That's a no.
Joe, got it! Come on, Joe!
As Homicide again, back to that neck. Not allowing Gacy any space, but Jawbreaker creates some separation here. This is the opportunity Gacy needs. Went for a cutter, but countered it and got his own there as Homicide. Cover 1, 2.
Homicide a little frustrated, and I can understand why.
Of course you can understand why.
Listen, Joe Gacy is no easy task. I mean, the smartest thing Colby ever did was sending someone like Joe Gacy.
Oh, the referee's gonna just... Yeah, there you go. Trying to hit him with his boot, couldn't. Gacy from behind, low blow. That was Homicide's plan all along. Roll through, cover 1, 2.
And Homicide trying to finish off Joe Gacy. No easy task. Going perhaps for the... oh, wait.
Oh, headbutt was perhaps looking for the Gringo Killer. Couldn't get it. Oh, went for the spinning elbow. Pulls the referee in the way, but now Homicide, raking the eyes. Now he's got him. Pile driver, right on the neck. And you saw it bend like uncooked spaghetti. And that's all she wrote.
Experience the peak of New York nightlife at any of Sapphire's 3 locations in the heart of New York City. World-class food, world-class bartenders, and world-class entertainment and atmosphere, Sapphire New York will leave you wanting more. Find out on how you can have an elite experience at nysapphire.com. Winning back his freestyle championship 2 weeks ago in a massive fatal 4-way, Ghost Shadow has put everyone in wrestling on blast, similar to his first reign as champion. Now let's go back to that reign when he defended his title against Jordan Oliver, already in progress. Now back to that arm.
You saw how many pinning predicaments you saw just coming out of having the arm hook?
Well, that's the key. The key is to try to win. It's not about all these flashy moves that we know these guys are both capable of. It's getting your opponent's shoulders on the mat and winning that title.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Ghost Shadow underestimated Jordan Oliver? Like, he's a young guy. He's a good-looking guy. It's easy to underestimate a guy like this.
I wouldn't have thought our almost over 2-year champion would have underestimated anybody, but it's starting to look like that to me.
Yeah, but just like you said, I've never seen Ghost Shadow in a predicament like this.
Jordan Oliver wrenching back on that arm.
Oh my goodness.
Now, No Love Noel on the outside. Distracting.
Spreading those fingers.
Digit destruction here.
Hey, what's more important, your career or your title? At some point, you just got to give up and live to fight another day.
Not according to Ghost Shadow. Look, Noel may have caused the distractions on the ref, but at no point did Ghost Shadow tap out.
But what is it going to take to finally dethrone Ghost Shadow here? Jordan Oliver's throwing everything he can at Ghost Shadow.
Everything he can.
Nothing short of taking that man's last breath is going to take away the freestyle championship.
Freestyle action you can only see here on Catalyst Wrestling.
Oh, shotgun drop kick.
Now getting up gingerly.
Another one.
Forearm here.
Right to the face. Oh, sweeps out that leg.
I've seen this before.
Meteora.
Now covering. 1, 2 for the championship. You saw he hooked the leg just at the end.
Just at the end, you got to tie that stuff up from the beginning.
You're absolutely right, but you can see that Ghost Shadow's in a lot of pain.
He's in pain. He's got to be tired by now.
That was a 1 count for real, for real. No, you got 3. We don't know, man. That was really a 1 count.
Is it his overconfidence here, or his inability to fight through the pain that will cost him the title here?
He's trying to shake that pain off. He's trying to shake that pain off now.
Now,
It's a valuable breath.
can't stand on this knee, but
Is that knee gone?
it could be blown out here.
Ghost Shadow's got a big smile on his face. First smile from him we've seen in a while.
He's done. Ghost Shadow's ready. Oh!
Calling his shot.
Even landing on the canvas has to hurt Jordan Oliver.
Oh, just barely rolling through.
How's he doing?
2.
Up and over in the corner. No.
Shoulder into the midsection from the outside.
There we
Floating
go.
over. 1, 2. Transitioning.
He's going to try to turn him.
He had him, but he's transitioning, trying to turn him into that. Ghost Shadow trying to fight out, and finally does.
Credit to the awareness of Ghost Shadow, who almost lost his championship.
Went for that Boston Crab. Perhaps he should have stuck with the pin. But the most dominant champion in Catalyst Wrestling right now, in a world of worry.
Oh! We saw Jordan Oliver just fall to his knees just now.
Full extension on that kick, but you see
Now's
him
your
hobbling with
chance,
that
Jordan.
knee.
Oh!
How does he do it?
Lost in the
Small
sauce.
package.
That's it. 1, 2, new champion.
Oh! Not enough sauce.
Ghost Shadow's on autopilot right now. When you're a champion, your instincts tell you to get your shoulders off that mat.
And Jordan Oliver can't believe it. He thought he put the champion away. But it's going to take more. How much
much more must Jordan Oliver give here?
How much more does Jordan Oliver have here?
We're gonna find out.
He's got something in mind.
It's Oliver, grabbed on the outside.
Noel caught. No love for Noel.
G's on the outside. Tossed.
Pop up.
Oh! Low blow.
Wheelbarrow.
He's got him. Scoops it 1, 2. He's dropped on his head. Oh, not like that.
Wrapped him up.
And still, Catalyst Wrestling Freestyle Champion.
That's right. Give me that.
Those are our champion's favorite words. And still.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're tired, just drinking in bars, loud, noisy, then sign up with us, Bar Rover. With Bar Rover, we can bring the bar to you. Specialized whiskey tastings designed to give you exactly what you're looking for, to learn about the spirits that you already love to drink. Let's bring the bar to you.
We end this week with another epic clash as then Ring of Honor Pure Champion Josh Woods stepped through the forbidden crawl space to battle Catalyst Wrestling Champion, the Allfather, Darius Carter. We return with more special reserve episodes next week. For all of us here at Catalyst Wrestling, I'm Stephen James. Enjoy this match, already in progress. Right now, Darius Carter, Josh Woods, methodical pace.
Absolutely. We're not seeing a lot of running. We're not seeing a lot of guys coming off the ropes. Nobody's climbed the ropes yet. It's all about wrestling, grappling.
We'll see. What I find interesting is that this is Darius.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Has him up.
Big throw. A suplex.
And a big impact there. And now Woods has an opportunity. Can he capitalize on it? How much damage was done to his neck already by Carter?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
He might be waiting too long if he doesn't get up quick.
Carter up to his feet
Champ's
first.
ready to go. Oh, no!
Forearm. Building up more speed. And again, here comes Woods. Oh, with the big knee.
What impact.
Now cover, leg hook 1, 2. This could be it.
It almost was.
Catalyst Wrestling Championship on the line. Now, Loke, if Darius Carter was to lose his championship on his first defense to someone like Josh the Goods Woods, could he still be able to claim that he's wrestling the richest prize? Could he still claim that he is the best pure wrestler in the business?
Listen, if you lose to a guy like Josh Woods, there's no shame in that most times. But if it's your first title defense, your first chance to be the face of a company, and you lose your belt to a guy that doesn't even work here full time, I don't know how you come back from that.
Trying to come back right now, holding on to the ropes is Carter. Oh, that's the Yakuza kick.
Right in the face.
He's out on his
Shoots
back,
the
can't roll
half.
him over.
Shooting that.
Yeah.
He can't do it. That arm's in pain.
Woods is not a small man. Woods is not a small man. You know, you see this.
You see the wear and tear throughout this entire match. Darius Carter holding that quad.
I think people take, they take for granted the people that they see on screen. They don't realize the effort it takes just to get a lateral press on a man.
That's a full-time job in itself.
Stiff European uppercut.
Stiff Euro.
Now locking in a rear naked. Oh. Caught by Woods. Countered. Oh, but Darius.
In the back of the neck.
It's violent and beautiful.
That spinal cord.
That'll control everything. You take out the neck. You take out everything. You can't move.
Everything.
Steve, you brought up the pace, and this is a pace that we're used to seeing from Darius Carter. He's not used to being challenged by men who can match that pace.
Oh, has it locked in?
Does he have him right here?
He's in the center of the ring.
This is
Legs around the waist.
Josh Woods needs to get to the ropes or this is over.
These are the deep waters I was talking about here. Asking him to submit. He's in the middle. No, still no submission. And of course, it's referee's discretion. He could call this match 1-2.
Oh, so smart.
He could have called that match if he thought that Woods wasn't able to defend himself
Darius
there.
Carter forced to let go of the hold because his shoulders were on the mat.
So it's a good thing that
That's
our referee was in good position, and it's a good thing, even though it's at his discretion to stop the match, that he didn't.
The instinct by Woods.
Going back for the same hold. Arm breaker.
You know, you talked about that joint manipulation earlier, Luke. We're going right back after that arm.
Well, neither man able to stay on their feet.
Documents. What are they? Who can really say? Documents have mystified mankind since the dawn of civilization. How can you navigate a frightening world filled with legalities and legalese? That's where the skilled legal documentarians of Culpeper Legal come in. Representation for your documentation. When it comes to documents of a legal nature, Culpeper Legal provides you the peace of mind you and your loved ones need.
Documentation, representation. Culpeper Legal.
Culpeper Legal is not a law firm.
This show is brought to you by Downtown Sports, where sports come home. They've had guests that include Kenny Albert, Ian Eagle, Pat Creighton, Brian Hoke, and more. To hear the best sports, listen to Downtown Sports, where sports come home, on Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, CastBox, Bullhorn, Podbay, and Listen Notes. Downtown Sports, where sports come home. Both men spent here. All for the prize of the Catalyst Wrestling Championship. Dodged that European uppercut.
Back in
right
the same hold.
Right back.
Oh.
Rolling through.
Okay.
One good turn deserves another.
Oh, it's like a wheel. they keep on rolling.
I am blown to death just watching this.
Bit of a spin cycle here.
See, at first I thought that the damage on Darius Carter's arm was the reason why he wasn't able to keep a hold. But he's been able to escape all of Woods' attempts at a waist lock as well.
You saw Darius Carter had to use that turnbuckle because you're not going to go toe-to-toe with something like that with an NCWA national champion.
Yeah, well, there ain't no turnbuckles in an NCAA ring. Ain't no ropes, ain't no weapons that Darius Carter can use to his advantage.
Right now, those clubbing blows are the weapon of choice for Darius Carter. Bringing him close to the turnbuckle. Going for the suplex.
Oh my corner!
Goodness!
The
referee checking on him.
All right.
Cover
that
one,
it.
two.
Did he break the plane? He broke the plane on the end of the rope.
And Darius Carter saving his Catalyst Wrestling Championship. I don't even know if he was conscious for that. Instinct taking over.
Instinct takes over. That's the championship mentality right there.
On one end of the spectrum, the ropes are probably the most dangerous part of that maneuver.
You can hear the fans getting behind Woods, though.
On the other end of that spectrum, not pulling him away from the ropes before going for the cover may have cost Woods the match.
Big mistake.
Wait a minute.
Look at this.
Oh, and now breaking the eye.
To the eyes.
And up until this point, Darius Carter had played it clean across the board. But now, as we see over by ringside,
no.
Not like this. Not after a match like this.
Why not? This has been a pure wrestling match so far. Don't get much more pure than this.
And the Pure Wrestling Championship in his hand, but Stephon Smith sees it.
Come on, Darius.
What do you, right in front of the referee. What do you,
That's Stephon Smith taking it away. Pass it up. Oh, low blow. And now Carter.
Ref didn't see it. It's legal.
Rolling through cover 1, 2.
excellent match.
The winner of this contest and still Catalyst Wrestling Champion, the All-Father, Darius Carter.